Hey everyone, it's Rodney Blackburn with an Achieve Community Update. And if you can't tell, I'm extremely excited about what is happening. Everywhere I go, everybody's talking about Achieve. I know that there is just a ton of excitement out there. There's a ton of people just chomping at the bit, ready to get into the Achieve, waiting for it to start back up. And we just got some of the greatest news today here, November the 25th. And I wanted to go over a few of these things with you. And if you're not familiar, there's a blog site, the Achieve Community Updates.blogspot.com. And Christy basically came out and says, hey, we did it. We have the process. We're starting up again. So this thing is happening very, very soon. I had a conversation with Christy earlier this evening, and she, after she posted this very nice, very detailed, simplistic conversation, very exciting news, she posted this out here, and the first thing that came up and people started saying is that, how can you restart the Achieve community if you don't have a processor ready to go? Well, guys, you don't understand. There's two parts of this. There's the part where people purchase to come in, which takes a MasterCard, American Express, Visa, those types of things to get in. That's the processing aspect of it, of coming into the company. Then there's the processor who actually takes the money. When we cycle through, it takes that money and holds on to it, and then people get to decide to distribute it where they want, whether they want it on a debit card, whether they want it, direct deposited, however they want to do that. So this is the back end of it. So at the bottom here, if you haven't read it already, Christy talks about, hey, since we don't have the coding for the payout processor until the end of the week, our programmer won't be able to attach it and test it until next week. But what she did was give a couple options about what's possible to do. Now, understand that she wouldn't put one or two of these scenarios out there if she couldn't do it. So understand that it's possible. She's not going to put something out here. She's not going to say something unless it's doable. If it's not doable, then she'll explain and say why it's not doable typically. So I think there's two scenarios here. There's a startup in a few days allowing new members to sign up and current members to repurchase. Then everyone could sign up for the processor next week, okay? Or scenario number two, we could wait until everything is done and then start up. Now, my personal opinion, I think number one is the best. There are so many people, everybody that I've talked to wants to start up now. They want it done yesterday. They didn't want this thing to be held up in any way, shape, or form. So what better to appease everybody, get it started up. And I told Christy my opinion. She's going to do what she's going to do. She's the owner of the Achieve community. But I think it's good because there's so many people that are pounding at the door. Let me in, let me in, let me in. And rightfully so. I mean, almost $3 million paid out in 19 weeks. Even the banks, the processing companies that Christy has talked to are absolutely blown away by the sheer number of not just the money, but the number of people who come in such a short period of time. So this thing has literally gone viral, and it's at a point to where people are pounding at the doors, like, not just the people who are already in and saying, yes, let's get this going, but it's so many people who want to come into the Achieve community. So there's tons of excitement built, and what better way to start it back up, let new members in, let them get signed up, and let current members start to repurchase, let people in and let them start purchasing. The only hang up as of right now is left up to once she gets everything set for the new processors, which she will make that announcement of who the processor is, She's explained here right in the website of exactly what you're going to need to do, and there'll be additional follow-up training on what to do. But when that happens and that processor's up and running and Christy shares that processor with us, you'll know exactly what to do to get signed up. So don't be alarmed. Don't start worrying. Everything's going to run very smoothly, a lot smoother than it was when we initially, when Christy and Troy initially launched Achieve. The relaunch is going to be so much bigger. There's so many people, like I said, that are trying to get in. You guys should be so excited. You should be telling everybody about this. So, to reiterate, you know, we don't want to sit and focus on, you know, you can't start this up without a processor. Guys, she's the owner of the company. I mean, she was able to take Achieve to the success, her and Troy taking this to where it is right now in a 19-week period. Imagine what it's going to be a year from now, okay? So she knows what she's doing. Christy has pretty much her hands on everything that goes on within the Achieve community. She's an extremely intelligent woman. Anybody who can create a three-dimensional, three-part algorithm, it says something about not only that, but her character and everything that she's done, how she has presented herself in the adversity of, you know, when the payment processor went down, with all the negative things that have been said, with all the things that are going on behind the scenes. She has always been transparent and upfront and just completely professional. So, guys, she's got this handled. She's doing a tremendous job, in my opinion. The processor's there. Everything is waiting. This is the perfect storm. So get ready. I can't wait for the next announcement. I know Christy is extremely happy, extremely excited. She can't wait for everybody. So don't worry. Everything is being handled. And when, you know, oh, here's the last part. Don't forget this part. This last part is that once the payment processor is up, you know, you will start getting paid once you get approved. The approval part of this is left up to each and every individual depending on what country you're in, okay, because it's different for everybody, as he explains here in the blog, and the process that you have to go through. And that is clearly left up to you. So, you know, the time factors of when you can start getting paid are when Christy puts the processor up, everything gets running, then it's up to you to get yourself signed up and get yourself approved to go through the steps that you're going to need, which the payment processor, the training will show you exactly what you need to do in order to start getting paid. You will not get paid until you get approved. So once Christy opens the company back up, the payment processor has been told, then it's up to you. It's up to each and every one of us to make certain that you get in and get yourself approved, so then you can start getting paid. Other than that, I'm excited. I can't wait for the Achieve community to kick back off, and it's right around the corner, and I couldn't be happier. So hope you guys are excited too. Talk to you soon. Bye.